In the Eastern Cape, shocking new footage from Dora Nginza Hospital shows pregnant women forced to sit on chairs and lie on the floor while waiting for care. It's the second video of this nature to go viral in less than a month. The Provincial Health Department says it responded immediately by activating extra wards, bringing in agency nurses and approving more doctors for the unit. But the images reveal a deeper ongoing crisis in the maternity care at that facility. Newzroom Afrika Sipha Kema joins us once again from that hospital. Sipha, are you getting any responses from the hospital staff themselves with regards to the situation?
Well, actually, Katleho, I'm here with Dr. Klamlashe, who is the DDG for clinical, and he's going to be talking to us about the bigger issue, the bigger picture here, Katleho, is that, yes, we've noted the viral video, the first one, which from the 1st of May, and also the one from the 20th of April. But besides that, Dr. Klamlashe, the biggest problem or issue at hand is that this is a long-standing issue, recurring issue, shortages of beds or being understaffed as well, not being able to assist people, especially those in the maternity ward, with a quicker or hastened pace because of not having enough staff workers. Let's first talk about, what is the issue? What are the problems? Why do we see women having to end up sitting in chairs, lying on the floor?
Let me first convey our position and apologize to all the women who were lying on the floor and pregnant. It is not our standard of performance as this hospital and as a Department of Health in general. It is something that's regrettable, and it is something I'm here to make sure that it doesn't ever happen again. I know it has happened on several occasions. The biggest problem we have had is staff shortage, and which is contrasted by high demand for maternal and child services. And thirdly, the fact that Dora Nginza is the main center in this entire western region of the province that does more active maternal cases, especially surgical cases like cesarean sections and high-risk maternal and child services. So Dora is the main center. 214 beds is not just a ward, that's a hospital on its own. And therefore, we have to ramp up resources to make sure we don't have scenes of that nature ever occurring again.
And I just wanted to ask you, Doctor, because you're touching on something I was going to ask you regarding the referral. And I mean, Dora being one of the busiest hospitals where a lot of referrals are coming this side. You find women from Humansdorp being referred to Dora. What planning, there needs to be planning because it has been a number of years. So what planning that is going to be sustainable and long-term is the department engaging on currently so that this doesn't happen again as we've seen over the past few years?
Our clinical strategy is twofold. The primary one was decongestion, that is getting those women out of those chairs to various safe clinical areas. That is the first part. But the medium and the long-term strategy is decentralization of maternal and child services. As you are indicating, Humansdorp is one of the biggest referrers to Dora Nginza. We were there yesterday to make sure we can ramp up services at Humansdorp District Hospital. And we are doing that with the support of our HOD and MEC and everyone else. Now, with the resources available, we're employing more doctors and more theater nurses, at least with the relief that we have been given. So Humansdorp now will be less dependent on Dora as of next week on Monday, as soon as the new people who are appointed start getting to the various sites. Also, we don't forget that Dora Nginza itself, by virtue of its location, is in a big metro with a growing population, with a small number of, there's no district hospital, by the way, here. The only one is in Kariega, that is Utinek Provincial Hospital. So we still have to support this unit, even if we do decentralize to Humansdorp and to settlers in Makanda and other primary healthcare centers within the metro. We still have to put more staff here in Dora. We are doing that. Our HOD has issued an instruction and a directive supported by MEC to make sure that we employ temporary staff while we are appointing permanent staff over a period of time.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Klamlashe. That's Dr. Klamlashe, giving us the short-term plan that they've had, which was bringing in, as you also mentioned in the intro, bringing in agency doctors just to hasten and ensure that those that had found themselves sleeping on the floor, sitting on chairs, were attended to and moved to various various other wards or clinical areas so that they could be attended to. But long term, it seems as though, Katlego, the question you were asking, we found the answer through Dr. Klamlashe, but he's saying that the issue of being under-resourced. But also we do know that this particular hospital gets referrals from various areas, as far as Grafrinet, Humansdorp. They come and they get referred to Dora Nginza, especially the maternity ward side of things. But now getting in more doctors is what's going to assist in alleviating that pressure, not just at Dora, but ensuring that there's medical staff, healthcare workers, and qualified doctors, especially when it comes to the maternity ward in hospitals like, as he mentioned, Humansdorp as well. But we will continue with the story. We're going to be talking, or rather, we spoke to Denosa, and they gave us their response as a union to what exactly they found to be the issues or the underlying problems and why this is a reoccurring issue at Dora Nginza.